These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company? If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants. If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message. Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Kichuba Chikutka Naga, Kingu Mulira Dwana, Kinbani Chalora Kun. Chiwi Aita Katong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chuna Mulira, Tangi Mama Chikona, Tonki Pa Nonku Nek Abog.
La boda ni Winkies Matoma, Wanakun Bes Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Tok Ninja Mira Rabes. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai, Ina Kumba Marulira Rajikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hadonga Chikokabi, La boda ni Winkies Matoma, Wanakun Bes Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Tok Ninja Mira Rabes, Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kuma Marulira Rajikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hadonga Chikokabi. La boda ni Winkies Matoma, Wanakun Bes Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Tok Ninja Mira Rabes, Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kuma Marulira Rajikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hadonga Chikokabi. La boda ni Winkies Matoma, Wanakun Bes Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek. Ninja Mira Rabes. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kuma Marulira Rajikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hadonga Chikokabi. La boda ni Winkies Matoma, Wanakun Bes Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Tok Ninja Mira Rabes. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kuma Marulira Rajikun, Slimo Patona. Mundi Hadonga Chikokabi. La boda ni Winkies Matoma, Wanakun Bes Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Tok Ninja Mira Rabes, Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kuma Marulira Rajikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hadonga Chikokabi. La boda ni Winkies Matoma, Wanakun Bes Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Tok Ninja Mira Rabes. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kuma Marulira Rajikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hadonga Chikokabi. La boda ni Winkies Matoma, Wanakun Bes Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Tok Ninja Mira Rabes. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kuma Marulira Rajikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hadonga Chikokabi. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kuma Marulira Rajikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hadonga Chikokabi. La boda ni Winkies Matoma, Wanakun Bes Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Tok Ninja Mira Rabes.
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi unko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jikona. Tongki pa nonku nek abog baba Hassan shan. No ba muri ra tilai kuka.
Ako Chekopa. Chino mulera kin pajak snima puituana. Rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek. Wana kumbes chimpayamul kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes tonga buksha unmenong. Kavavul pamulji umanabak mulira. Juniyun tunjiji aitatuana. Kavavul pamulji umana. La vola na rinkis matona.
Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova runde hautunga kuhunkavi.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Tonga buksha unnenon. Kava volpamulsli. Kumana bakmulira. Juniyun tunjichi. Aifatuana. Kava volpamulsli. Kumana. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanan konkek. Wana kumbes. Shimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Yinkin slimma podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanan konkek. Wana kumbes shimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Jibeduana ni bobo. Tonganun shanunyan. Muchititoaki jijaku. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanan konkek. Wana kumbes shimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Kipechaona kinni kosendi. Nao kunnek turang wangapula. Chilayun nao.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanan konkek. Wana kumbes shimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanan konkek. Wana kumbes shimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanan konkek. Wana kumbes shimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanan konkek. Wana kumbes shimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulira chikun. Nova runde hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin bannan kunkek. Wanna kumbes jinpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Chupakacho nagarn totril titoki yumabogra. Chikudo kano pawa. Titoki graduk. Tangutima lagoda na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova runde hatunga kuhunkavi. Lagoda na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin bannan kunkek. Wanna kumbes jinpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Ka chuvayo kulawish. Tuchung watakuchu. Yukarel gratuk bograuna. Bograti toki gratuk. Chewe tongtima. Lagoda na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova runde hautunga kuhunkavi. Wanna kumbes jinpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Yokoya wish humani bajo nipes. In latinon hudu. Yukaril ginotekta. Lagoda na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin bannan kunkek. Wanna kumbes jinpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na rinkis maktona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Motadahat rundi ikchawa tombola joniku. Yomawa manipova lorda wishwanga shachi. Wanakumbes, Chimpayamuri, Kununkabi, Tuknen Tangjo, Kunne Mulirabes, Jibeduanani Bobo, Tonmanun Shanunyan, Muchititoaki, Jijaku. Rundi Hautonga Tonkimbanang Kongek, Wanakumbes, Chimpayamuri, Kununkabi, Tuknen Tangjo, Kunne Mulirabes.
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now. I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting... You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it, I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers. Thanks again. I meant it.
Rundi Hautonga Tonkimbanang Kongek, Wanakumbes, Chimpayamuri, Kununkabi, Tuknen Tangjo, Kunne Mulirabes. Lagola na Renkis Matona, Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulirachi, Rundi Hautonga.
Muchachak Pakat. Qui no dama paole Rachikun. Runda di hotonga kun hongabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona di hodonga ku hunkabe. Tolpa da pongwale gandona gugu chuchut. Kabadum ku pelio potenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga posca chocola. Mucha shag panga. Takom jus dach miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Chắc chắn bà is this chỉ cả chút nét bà cháu à, thôi, nó có là ăn hoàng kỳ chú. Una rio, wakati mani kola tunan aku molira, ukumigile, chola kinchima, wala la mucha. Igratu haku chichiya, kumbe popa muko varuba, kupa, una rio, wakati igratu haku chichiya. Igratu haku chichiya, kumbe popa muko varuba, kupa, una rio, wakati igratu haku chichiya. Tongay wana jiyo malit ba ako ingkutun jimulirani bobo is cooking ano kuntnet igratu haku chichiya kumbe popa muko varuba kupa una rio wakati igratu haku chichiya kupa una rio wakati mani kola tunan aku molira ukumigile chola kinchima wala la mucha igratu haku chichiya kumbe popa muko varuba kupa
So these Jawas are scavengers who were enslaved by the Sand People. I think I am beginning to understand his plight.
Isis wanga chalati igratu haku chichiya.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick. Hey, aren't you a swoop jock? I can't help with bike problems. I work with the heavy stuff. I repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks. The sand people attack them pretty regularly. Zerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now, but few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous. Try at the Zerka offices right here. They'd know. Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean, doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries. All right then, back to work, I guess.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else? As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master. Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all. Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true. Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master? Answer. I believe I have been damaged several times in the past, Master. I have always been repaired, but perhaps full functionality has not been restored. Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however. Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so. Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful. Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude. Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. No! This is no good, Master. You have nearly detonated my thermal core 3 times in a matter of minutes. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere. As you desire, Master. I cannot help but claim a small amount of relief. Signing off.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization. Well, let's see it. Come on. All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift. Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough. Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart. I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed. Hold on there. How about talking to me before you go messing with those things? I need your help. Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. I don't remember you from Faz's Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here? I'll bet she does. She's decided I finally worn out my welcome and she's fixed my droids to do her dirty work.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right. The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know.
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Commentary. I say we blast the meat bag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meat bags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help, please? Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and, ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you.
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist. Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back. I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Ungrateful little...
Please help! I can't get out! 3, 2, 1.
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them. You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
The full You shall fall.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out. Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. That is not my job. Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. The Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
What?
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something. Translation. Result. I believe I've succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders. Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call. Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master. Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master? Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners. Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back. Ready!
What?
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else? I see that, but do you have the all-important chieftains, Gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us. Then I'll take those off your hands, but the real prize is still out there. Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's Gaffy stick. I'll reward you well when you do. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have an enclave in the far south of the Dune Sea. And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerka Corporation. We expect completion in a timely manner. I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again. Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag inkotune. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba mulira tilai kunka. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inkotune chuna mulira. Tangit wama jikona. Tong kipa nonku nek abog. Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangit wama ji human ak in ikatune. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inkotune chuna mulira. Tangit wama jikona. Tong kipa nonku nek abog ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag inkotune. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba mulira tilai kunka. Kakin cha nawabagaon. Bagwa shank kontimachitum.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
win.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us. Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do. Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators. Translation. Translation. He says that he has made his offer and there will be no further negotiation, Master. Deliver the evaporators or face death. Shall I blast him now? Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death. Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask. Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that that is much of a worry. Translation. Translation. He says that he will not, Master. There is one storyteller in each clan, and only he may recite the histories. Translation. Translation. He says that you don't understand. They must never be told to someone who might say them incorrectly out of ignorance. Translation. To speak them in error is a blasphemy punishable by death. Only their greatest warriors are even permitted to listen to the tales. Translation. Translation. He doesn't know, Master. His people usually kill outsiders. Since you are an outsider yourself, that would not suffice. Translation. The greatest challenge for a warrior is to face a great dragon, the largest predator on Tatooine. Fight one of those, and bring back a dragon pearl. Discussed. I think he's making fun of you, Master. He doesn't believe an outsider could do such a thing. Translation. Translation. There is a dragon in the far eastern Dune Sea, but he claims you could never defeat it. Here is a map to the area. Translation. There is a hunter, a Twi'lek, that is sometimes seen out there. Perhaps he would be of some help. Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
No problem. Got it.
I'm tired of waiting, Comed. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Ronda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tuk nin chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podonar de hodunga kun kabe. Ronda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tuk nin chatukune mulerabes. Chikun ida hodonga, iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar de hodonga kun kabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tuk nin chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga, iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar de hodonga kun kabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tuk nin chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga, iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar de hodonga kun kabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tuk nin chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga, iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar de hodonga kun kabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tuk nin chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga, iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar de hodonga kun kabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tuk nin chatukune mulerabes.
Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nunungnya. Dong patukas magtalea.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tuk nin chatukune mulerabes.
Mucha siyang pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Yes?
Master?
What?
Achuta. Unga kun pistol. Achuta. Unga kun pistol. Jedabadawana ni Dibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong batukashmak talea. Tune hudu. Rananu prata dongko shirkasha. Jum na apike. Nandayata. Wata yuma wamahuhu nanagtik. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kuspe ching palamule tonke. Jedabadawana ni Dibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong batukashmak talea. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek tukning chatukunde mulerabes muchashak pakat kiye nono namapaule rachikun.
I believe there can be little doubt that we have found the star map you were seeking. I am surprised it is still working after all this time.
I do not think it is mere chance that we have found the star map here, in the lair of a Krayt dragon. The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The Krayt dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it. Come, we should leave this place. There's nothing else for us here.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase. But nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
What can I do?
Termination.